Hi guys. So I'm doing a bit of an informational video. This morning we had a car accident. We were going up the road for lunch and a guy on a motorbike ran into the back of us. So I just going to run you through how that all works in Thailand, how you make a claim on insurance, how you ring the police, what do you do? Yeah, it's all very interesting. It's quite an efficient system. So as it stands, we have insurance. There's our little sticker that goes on our car. We have insurance that covers third party. Yeah, it covers us if we hit a Mercedes-Benz or something. Yeah, so we have insurance and it's third party. Yeah, it covers if we hit someone or someone runs into us. We have an insurance company that'll chase that up, get payment and make a claim and all that sort of thing. So, yeah, it's really interesting how it works, though. It was very efficient from the time of the accident to our car is in the repairers and we've got the money in the bank from the guy who hit us. Took about an hour. So, yeah, really amazing way they do things. But I'll explain that. Okay, I'm back upstairs. We're both back upstairs. Just to explain this, we just hopped in the car this morning. We're driving up the road just to get some lunch. Stopped standing still behind a car at traffic lights and a motorbike. Well, actually, a motorbike and a sidecar. They have the sidecar and they cart stuff around. Yeah, one of them ran into the back of us, just low speed. We were stationary. He hit us. He was actually trying to go up on the inside and left it too late and sort of clipped our back corner. Clipped the back corner of the car. But, so we jumped out of the car, There's no big drama. I jumped out to make sure he wasn't running away and got my camera out and took a picture of his number plate. Because that does happen in Thailand. People just drive off. But yeah, so the way it works, Anne called our insurance company, right? This guy had no license, right, which is pretty common in Thailand. Anne called our insurance company, which is what you do, right, if you have insurance. And about 10 minutes later, an insurance representative turns up. So, if it's a pretty serious accident, you don't move the cars, you leave them where they are, you call your insurance. Yeah, so a guy turns up on a motorbike from the insurance company, T-shirt, and he's got the logo on, and that's his job. He just drives around in the Thames accidents. He's on, they've got them all over Thailand, and you ring up, say, I've just had an accident. They'll send their closest guy to attend to your accident, yeah. So that's... In the absence of insurance, you would call the police, right? But because we had insurance. Anyway, so they start chatting away. So the guy who hit us and the insurance man, it's all in Thai, so I'm following bits and pieces of it, but not much. There's a bit of nodding and there's a whole lot of phones going back and forward and details from phones being copied and pasted and sent and, pictures of licenses and things, but as I said, this guy didn't have a license. So then we it looks like it's all over. I think it's all over and we're hopping back in the cars, but it's not. What we're actually doing at this point is we're going to a repair shop up the road. This insurance guy must have an intimate knowledge of where all the repair shops are. So tells us go to this one's up the street round the corner. So little convoy, us, the insurance guy and the guy that hit us, all went up to the repair shop. So we drive into the repair shop. Guy comes out in the repair shop, has a quick look, that. And he says, about 6,000 baht, so about $250 Australian or so. Is that right? 1,000 baht, $50. 50 times. So around it's about $300, which is really cheap because it's going to be respray the whole back bumper, like whatever they do with that. It's a plastic bumper. I think they just heat treat it and push it back into shape. Respray of that, and then the whole back tailgate will have to be patched and resprayed, or at least the bottom half of it or so. So yeah, that wouldn't cost that much. It wouldn't cost $300 or $400 in Australia. That would cost $3,000 or $4,000 in Australia. But so anyway, this is about 20 minutes after the accident. We're at the repairers, and so the repair shop owner says, 6,000 baht. Bit of a discussion between the insurance guy and him, and then the insurance guy says to the guy who hit us, 6,000 baht, happy to pay that? Yep, good, right, okay. Then I think it's all over. I think, okay, the insurance has been approved, they'll chase him up for the money, etc. We can bring our car down next week. But we're still waiting there, and there's phones going back and forward and things. At this point, and I said, what are we waiting for now? And Anne says, we're waiting for the money. And it's like, huh? It's like, okay. So the guy who hit us on the motorbike, he's rung his wife and said, with Anne's bank account details, and said, can you transfer 6,000 baht into this account? Yeah. And the insurance guy's there waiting as well to make sure it happens. So if Anne's phone goes ding, the money's in Anne's account, it's all good to go. The insurance guy says, okay, yep, you're good to take off to the man who hit us. It's a bit of paperwork, sign that, sign this, sign that. So I couldn't get over it. It's just amazingly quick. Literally an hour from having the accident, we had the money in our bank to pay for the repairs, and we could have actually left our car there and then to be repaired, but we said Saturday, we'll bring it in Monday morning. I'm just still amazed how quick it works. Yeah, so as Anne just said to me, the reason it went so quick as well is because this guy didn't have a license, right? So if the guy who hit us had a license, it just would have been an insurance guy, says, who's your insurance company, details, everyone would have gone home. But because the guy didn't have a license, it's more or less getting to pay on the spot. Yeah, it's under the threat of pay on the spot now, or we will call the police. And he doesn't want that because he doesn't have a license. So yeah, it was good. So insurance guy takes us up the road to the repairer. The repairer gives us a price. We get the money just transferred straight on into our bank. We put down 1,000 baht deposit, and we take the car in on Monday morning to get it fixed. And another weird, quirky thing, we have insurance, right, with this company. The insurance guy turned up, right, but we didn't pay an excess for an insurance claim and all the usual stuff, right? The insurance guy sorted it, right, sorted it out for us without us making a claim on insurance. So we paid the insurance guy a backhander. We gave him 300 baht, $10, $15, cash to him for helping us sort all that out, everything. But we didn't make a claim on our insurance. So that's another bogus Thai way of doing things. Yeah, so we still have an unblemished record on our insurance, not that it was our fault. So yeah, I just thought I'd cover that because to me it seemed all very interesting. Anyway, the car goes in on Monday. We'll probably get it back. We'll probably do it in a day. We'll get it back Tuesday. What this has also uncovered is the camera, the dash cam in the car. I was going to get the footage, right, from the rear dash cam, the rear camera of the guy running into the back of us. So I pulled the card out of the dash cam, put it in the computer here, and only the front camera's been recording for the last 6 months. It's making the files, you can see it, rear camera, the date, but it won't play. It's corrupted file, so yeah, so it's also highlighted that. I'm probably going to stuff around and reformat the card or do whatever I've got to do. Yeah. All right, guys, that's a quick one. I'll leave it there. We will or maybe show us going down to the place tomorrow morning.
And Dave, be careful.
And be careful out there, it's dangerous. Yeah. All right, guys. So hopefully that'll let you know how things work insurance-wise and things. Okay, cheers.